All right, we're going to go back up here to our list of organization tools and head on down to the Events tab. So looking at this section of the WaveLink site on your student organizations page, you can filter a couple different ways. So you can filter them by approved, and then you can filter them by anything that was canceled. This is something that unfortunately we did have to use quite frequently in the spring 2020 semester, but hopefully not in this semester. You can filter them by all the status. So basically everything that is showing up right here currently is everything that we have coming up, everything that we've done in the past. So if you scroll down on hours, we've done 312 things, and 25 of them are showing up on this page. So if you want to scroll through all of those, you can. In a given student organization, it might be a little over 25 depending on the org. Some are more program heavy than others, so it just depends on your individual one. If you just wanted to look at the current ones, you can click there. So we've got 2 that are upcoming relatively soon. So you can look at those, and then if you need to find anything that you've done in the past and go back in, look at the details, maybe even pull information from that, you can just click on past. So it keeps it pretty simple and pretty user-friendly on this page. So we're going to go create an event. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put a lot of nonsense in these different fields, so forgive me for that. So I'm just going to put fun time for the event title. Over here are your themes. So wherever you think this particular event that you're putting on falls in here, just mark it as such. So if fun time is under arts and music, so be it. Let's select that. Include a really nice description. This is what people are going to be seeing in addition to the cover photo that I'll show you in a minute how to add. And that's really, really important in drawing people in and properly marketing your event. So again, for the sake of this video, super fun time emphasized. If you are co-hosting or co-sponsoring this event with someone, partnering with another organization to put it on, whatever, you can add people here. And just start typing in the name and they will pop up. So let me do, yep, I'm going to partner with one of these, or I'm going to partner with any of these. So they'll pop up automatically when you go there. Start and end date. Typically events take place over the course of a single day, so you can keep it to that. Start and end times are really important. Obviously, it lets any interested people know, okay, this is not going to be a 4-hour event, it's going to be a 1-hour event. I can swing that. So just be sure to keep those really accurate. Location. You can prefer not to show a map, but you can add in, let's see, Fisher Student Center. Sometimes it won't pop up, and you can just say, use this location anyway, and save that there. And that will still pop up on your event. We've also added this feature, or it's been added by Campus Labs rather, online location. So if you click that, you can fill in these different forms, put the online location link. If you're doing your event via Zoom, Google Hangout, whatever it may be, put that link there and then put online location instructions for attendees. And then add that location to event. If you are doing a couple different online events over the course of several days, just add another date there. So event visibility, this is important. Typically we keep it to the public simply because anyone that is looking at WaveLink, if they are not logged in, but if they're a student at UNCW, they won't see certain things if you mark it as students and staff at WaveLink. But if it is very, very specific to an area or to the floor of your hall, anything like that, you may want to consider putting students and staff at WaveLink. If this is an event or maybe even a meeting that you're marking just for your organization members, like if you're having a big group meeting via Zoom, but also it's sort of an event and you just wanted to create one in events anyway, just mark it as organization members, and then only the people listed on your organization roster can see it. If you would prefer to just invite people, so if you're only inviting 10 people to this, they may or may not be in your organization, you can click that. All right, so event categories. This is something that me and my colleague have streamlined over the summer here. So you'll see slightly different options than what were available before, but everything is still covered. They may just be wrapped into one given thing. So be sure to select event categories that describe your event the best. Over here, perks. I know we're probably this semester not going to be having necessarily as much free food as we once would have, but if you are, you can mark free food, free stuff if you're having giveaways, or credit if you are a professor doing an event or having your students attend an event, you can mark that. Additional information. If you want your event to be reviewed for the submission to Hawk E-News Weekly, or potentially put into the bathroom calendars in both of the Fisher buildings, choose yes, for sure. Again, the caveats posted here, by choosing yes, this does not guarantee that your event will be posted, but it still gives that a chance. And even if it doesn't get selected, because this is pretty limited in terms of how many things at a time we can share, we will still try and feature that on the Hawk E-News Instagram in a given week, or the week of your event. So I always suggest putting yes if you want to advertise it more, but again, going back up here briefly, if you're trying to really limit this to like your organization members or just invited members, maybe don't choose that because you don't want to widely market it. And then down here, is this event tagged as Healthy Hawks? So if you're doing an event that is something kind of career focused, you could choose occupational. If it is more of a physical activity, choose physical, so on and so forth. And you can see the descriptions here if you just click on that little eye. Let me click no, again, for the sake of moving us along. All right, settings. Who can RSVP? This semester, fall 2020 is going to be probably important to mark this. A lot of people usually just put anyone, and then you can kind of sort it out from there. You can limit the number of available RSVP spots. So, you know, if you're on a Zoom call and you want to limit that call to, let's say, 50 people, limit the number of available RSVP spots, and then you can add that number in there. Allow guests if you like. Organization representation, you can mark that if you would like. And then RSVP questions. If you would like to ask people questions if they RSVP for your event, you can add in the summary there if you would like to. You can also add in custom questions here. So post-event feedback. If this is something that you're interested in getting back from anyone that attends your event, this is a good thing to have. So you can automatically send post-event feedback notification so that people will get that notification and be able to rate the event or make comments if you want that feedback. Maybe you don't. So that's a good option for that. You can upload an image here. Try to stay within these guidelines as far as the file type, file size, dimensions, all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, a given image or a given marketing thing that you've created might not look great here. So just upload it, and if nothing else, you can come back in here and edit it if need be. If you don't have an image that you want to use for this, that's fine. WaveLink will actually put one in automatically, and it may or may not match with what you're going for event theme wise, but it'll still put something other than this on the cover page. So I won't mark anything for now, just to show you what that looks like. So I'll skip that, and then you can skip any custom fields or you can continue to that, but I will go ahead and complete the submission. So fun time. Here is what it will look like once you've completed it, and everything that you're able to see. So this is the image that it's filled it in with. Again, if you have a specific photo or marketing creation, that will show up there. And you can look at all the details here: RSVP setting, anyone, visibility, the public. So all of the quick things that you need to be able to see as a manager of the event, you can quickly get from this page. In just a second, I'm going to do another video to show you how to track attendance and all that good stuff down here. So that'll be a separate video since this one's already running kind of long. Post-event feedback's all the way down here. If you need to go back in and change details, for example, if you were having an in-person event and it has changed to a virtual event, just click Change Details, go back in, and swap it over in that same section that I've already showed you. It's just going to walk you through kind of the whole process again, but everything will be auto-filled to what you had already put in. So unless you specifically need to change it, it should all stay the same. And then, of course, canceling event is the final thing on this page. So again, I'm going to record really quickly another video for tracking attendance, so stay tuned.